Hello, YouTube internet people. This is going to be interesting because I almost talked myself out of doing this one. Gotta get over that anxiety. Anyway, this is one of my goals with the channel is to do 3D printing-ish stuff, and also kind of restore and recover my grandparents' house now that I've gotten to take it over. One of my goals is to actually work on my grandfather's workshop. He had a woodworking workshop, which is actually, I'm going to switch over to it now. Here. It's a bit buried. We had a lot of rain recently and I have not had a chance to mow any of it. So yeah, like when I started to work on this, and was one of the two cats who hide underneath it, it was not this bad. Oh, my allergies are going to kill me. Anyway, as you can see, there's a lot of work on this. This out a bit, but I've started some of it, and I thought that it had an interesting potential. Additionally, a bird has moved into one of the boxes I made. Alrighty. So, as you can see, it is a flipping, ridiculous, chaotic mess. It's actually cleaner than it was 2 or 3 weeks ago because I've been shop vacuuming it. But since I've become a big fan of 3D printing, and not only originally for cosplay, but also I gradually began to realize this could be really useful in finding solutions to things like Amazon or just being able to fix something at home. So I like the idea of kind of combining it into remodeling or even other crazy concepts. Insane project ideas, like massive things to put in my yard. I have a yard light that I'd love to actually try and 3D print and turn into a, probably not scale, but probably about half-size TARDIS, and attach it to that light frame. But this is the big project that I'm going to try and work on and show off to everybody. Essentially, let me go back to, I would like to not just recover this and get it looking decent again, but I would also like to test a fun theory that I think would be interesting for everybody, really. Especially if you're interested in 3D printing and room designs, or I mean remodeling and DIY. I, over the last year or two, have managed to fund through Kickstarter enough crazy project ideas that I'm relatively certain that I can actually I can 3D print probably 80 to 90% of what I have in mind for this. Some of it's just trying to get this furniture cleared away, or the debris cleared away, and figure out what's underneath here, and then what I can move. There's storage in there. Once I figure out where the light switch is and call in probably Ellen Ripley and The Exorcist, clear out Freddy Krueger's ghost and whatever the hell else is in there, I'll figure out what to move. But I want to try and 3D print as many upgrades and replacement parts as I can to this. I recently finished backing a project on Kickstarter for 3D printed custom like rollable drawer tool shed things. And another one's finishing up soon for the modular air spray stuff. So yeah, this is the project. In my head, this video probably is a lot cooler than it's turning out. And yeah, I think this will be a fun project to work on. It'll take some time. With my schedule right now, I'm probably going to try and do at least a live stream of, well, I can't print too much, but I can try. But yeah, right now my live stream consists, I'll do like maybe an hour-long live stream on Twitch or something if anybody's interested, and just showcase the progress as I try and get it vacuumed up and cleaned up. Little work I've been able to do so far, aside from trying to get all this wood everywhere out of the way, and before birds moved in, is printing out and trying to convert this into a wall of, well, threadboard. They have their free files on there. I may look at the paid ones eventually. I still need to print some more brackets and pop this out, but I want to take it as far up as possible. I mean, it may change that in time because, like, it'd be awesome if I could run some really cool LED lights up here. Helps if I point at where my finger is going. There are a number of cool projects and things I found on Printables and Thingiverse that I'll be showing off as project ideas. I found some cool ones for making, because I have DeWalt and the rechargeable tools, and it's essentially undermount here to hold the tool. There are, of course, plenty of them, bits and pieces made for things like pegboard. I'll be working on that and trying to do storage stuff, and otherwise just trying to get this thing clean, which is going to be the big problem. But I wanted to at least not let myself talk, and because I'll do that and I'll become incredibly productive and procrastinate the hell out of it until I fail. So I'm trying not to do that here. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that people will like this idea, at least be interested enough to do the old school classic like, follow, and subscribe. And yeah, if anybody likes this enough as it goes along, it'll be a slow process with like my work schedule and budget at the moment. But if anybody wants to support it, I'll also be throwing up Patreon. This is mostly me just forcing myself to stop procrastinating, stop talking about doing this, and show you all what it looks like. So yeah, it's like there's a lot of hardware tools in here that I'll have to figure out. Mostly it's just getting this. I literally just shoved all of this into this corner just so I can get closer to that table. Next, I'll only probably be able to squeeze out an hour with the voice acting classes that I'm also taking and working on. So an hour a week, probably on a Wednesday, I'll do a live stream on Twitch and upload it on Twitter, or I'm not Twitter, YouTube, and we'll go from there. Editing is not my forte. And hopefully the birds that built a nest in here 2 weeks ago will be okay with that, because they're going to have to be. But yeah. It's a big project, but honestly, I think it would be really cool. And at some point, I may kind of do a night like breakdown of this completely absurd stuff I'd like to do, because I do have about, I think this property has a little over an acre and a half. My grandmother had a vegetable garden, which is gone now, but me being the absolutely insane nerd, geeky person that I am, look at things like somebody who put really, really well-detailed Horizon Zero Dawn figures on YouTube, on Printables, and I'm like, this looks awesome, but you're a few feet too shy. I also have a gazebo that I've been trying to fight to get back to. The little bridge my grandmother had needs to be rebuilt, and it needs to be kind of reclaimed from the bushes around it and any ivies or poison oak or whatever that's around it. And there are files like a really cool combination, I think Castle Neuschwanstein and Castle Liechtenstein or something like that, that I think a huge one of those in the center of a gazebo would be awesome. So yeah, if anybody likes this, do the 3 button presses, and yeah, I appreciate everybody's time. It's just me rambling. Anyway, this is Jeb with Cluelessly Geeky, and have a great day. Bye.